give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away.
Messiah be the glory and adoration, magnification. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shalom, Shalom. I want to welcome everyone to the West African Hebrew Israelites, the hidden identity. Thank you so much for joining today's teachings. I know your life will never be the same. I will take this opportunity to say thank you for our new subscribers, everyone that took time to subscribe to our channel. I say thank you so much. The old subscribers, I say thank you. Without you guys, our channel won't be the channel. The teachings won't go on. Thank you for sharing the links or sharing the videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone. People that are encouraging us, blessing us, people that were giving thumbs up. We really appreciate it. I say thank you so much. And maybe today is the first time that you came across these teachings or the video. You are wondering what the teaching is about. It's about us being the Hebrew Israelites, the West Africans, those people who went through the Atlantic slave trade. The Moshe said his message, we are his people, we are the chosen people, we are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, we are the people he wrote or he gave a message which is the Torah about. We are the people. So our history is in the Bible, and the Bible itself is embedded in us. And West Africa, our culture, everything that we do, tradition and culture is Bible based or Torah based. Where did we get all this history from? Before the colonial masters set foot on the West Africa, we did not have any book written or any documentary paper or book written, but everything is in us. You can see our Torah keeping people by seeing what we do in our daily life or in our houses. So that will be a short introduction of the people of the Moshe being the West Africans. Today our teachings will be based on West Africa, and we will do a tribe in one of the countries, and this particular tribe are Hebrew Israelites. Hebrew Israelites. But before then, let's go straight to we being the Torah keeping people, or the covenant. The Mosiah Elohim have a covenant with us, so we need to keep his covenant. One of the covenant that he have for us will be in the book of Exodus chapter 19 verse 5. Exodus chapter 19 verse 5. Say the covenant of the Lord Yahweh, the covenant of the Lord Yahweh. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. That says the words of God Elohim, or the Lord Yahweh, the Most High, Supreme Being. That says the Most High, the message from the Most High. So time and time, if we obey his voice, is daily thing, is daily life. We need to obey his voice and do his will. Then we will be the treasure, the desire of his heart. So let's do that, and we will be the apple of the eyes of the Most High. I think this is unique. Let's go straight to today's teachings. We have a map on the screen right now, and this map is African map. This map is African map, and we have particular place being Burkina Faso in West Africa. We are showing the map of Burkina Faso in West Africa because we will be doing all the teachings will be based in Burkina Faso. We will talk about a tribe in Burkina Faso and show that this particular tribe are Hebrew Israelites. And of course, in fact, they are the descendants of Moshe or Moses. They are the descendants of Moshe. So stay tuned, and it's very, very interesting. Like I can't believe it. I tend to say this a lot, and I'm not getting tired. I won't get tired saying it. Anytime we put these teachings together, it's beyond human being understanding. It's like every message or every teachings that we put it together, like I'm surprised. It's not something that I already know it, but every time, I know it's just mind blowing. Let me stop and keep the teachings going. We have another one on the screen right now, and this particular one is showing only West Africa. So we have big circle going around on map of Burkina Faso. Map of Burkina Faso. Says this kind of unique to see uh, the the big picture of Burkina Faso, the map of Burkina Faso closer. Let's see. Okay, we have the next one on the screen right now. This one, both two maps putting together are Burkina Faso, but we are doing a tribe, particular tribe, Mosi tribe. It's Mosi, it's MOSSI, and sometimes they tend to spell it MOORE or MORE or MOSHI instead of E. They spell SHI. So we'll get there. We have white arrow showing on top, pointing to the territory of the Musi. They are the largest ethnic group or tribe in Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is sitting on top of Ghana, so it's like Ghana is wearing the hat of Burkina Faso. I hope that makes sense. So this map is showing Burkina Faso. I think they have 11 regions. You can see all the colors are there, but we'll base today teachings on only Burkina, only Mosi, the tribe of Mosi people. Mosi tribe have his history that they migrate from. It's two things going on. People believe, some history believe that they migrate from Egypt through Sudan, then Chad. So they stay Chad for a while before settle in what now present day Burkina Faso. If they did have their kingdom, Mosi kingdom, let me show the map of Mosi kingdom first. Mosi kingdom or Mosi state. So that's what we have on the screen right now. Mosi state, and we have red circle around. It's the capital was Wagadugu. Let's say Mosi state. So that's what we have on the screen right now that you guys can see. All these areas, different states and different countries or different city are Hebrew states or Hebrew kingdoms that when they migrate from northeast of what Africa, it can be Mesopotamia or even Israel. Some went straight to Egypt, or some descended to Ethiopia, Sudan, and they came further to west. If we know a lot of our people, the history about our people being Hebrew Israelites, the history tells us that time and time in the Bible, when they are in trouble, they tend to run instead of run north or east, they run west. Well, I can name few. Even forefather Abraham did the same thing. So this is easy for us to find the Hebrew Israelites in special Africa, and I may say West Africa. I'm not so only West Africa that you can find our people, but I'll say like majority of them you can find them in West Africa. So we are done with the map of West Africa, seeing the kingdom of Musi or the state of Musi. Now we have the next picture on the screen right now. This picture is Paleo Hebrew alphabet or symbols. I hope that makes sense. So that will be the one on the top. We have three pictures put together. Or yeah. So the Paleo Hebrew is on the top, and we have one on the bottom right. So the bottom left, it look like cow head or a head like animal head, and we have arrow going on the screen right now. All this arrow is pointing to a very unique symbol and a very unique names or the meaning of the symbols. The first one on the far left will be like a head. So that one is Aleph. Aleph Hebrew means strength or leader. Aleph means strength or leader. And you can see the bottom left one, we have the blue arrow showing the same, like the arrow is pointing to it's pointing to the horn, but we are not talking about the horn particular, but the whole head. So that's what we are showing aleph, or the head of the this cow. This is very unique. So as we show, as I said a minute ago, the aleph, or the head showing, is the meaning. We have the rating is on next to it, and the underline, blue underline, say ox, or strength, or leader. So that is the meaning. And this very word, aleph, is ALEPH. It's like aleph being God, being the head, God being the head, or Yahweh being the head. Yahweh being the head. So that is symbol, biblical Hebrew or ancient Hebrew writing, or the alphabet. When you see the head, it's a symbol of God. No, you are worshiping the image, but it's like as they writing, they know the meaning, the leader, and the Almighty is the one who led our forefathers and lead them to war. Everything is about Him. So they have the symbol aleph. So that is the meaning of what we are seeing on the screen right now. And they have the next one. We have the red arrow on the left left bottom, and that one is X. The X. So on the right bottom, you can see the same X, Tov. That X, Tov. The reason why we brought the symbols to show that, indeed, to prove, to confirm that these people are Hebrew Israelites. They are Hebrew Israelites. So you can see the X is Tov, T-A-V, Tov, and we have the same, the animal head. The one of the design on it is X. I think it's the nose, or whatever it is, the X. Then we have the green arrow showing on the like tip of the nose or the mouth. The same green arrow is showing on the top, and it's like double W. It's water. It's meme, M-E-M, meme is water, and some people have it as a seed. And water is life. Water is life. So this very symbol that we are seeing on the screen, which is the left bottom, one can come to this particular area, being a tribe of Moshe. You can see your forefathers or the people wearing this or having this in their possession, but one will not know the meaning, because remember, our eyes are shut and our ears are dull. We don't know that we are the people of the Most High. I see this and I thought it's just simple design. They have design on this image. That's it. But little did I know, or did we know, that everything that is on these signs are biblical Hebrew writing, or biblical Hebrew alphabet. This is so amazing. It is so unique, beyond what we can think. Let's move on. We have the next one on the screen right now, and this particular one have three signs. So let's do the left and right. The one on the right, we have the arrow showing, red arrow showing, is meme. The same meme is M-E-M, meme. It's like water, life. And the same design on the left on top, you can see they have the same design, and they have the same design on the middle. Then on the bottom left and on the bottom right, it look like two circles going on. It look like eye, but this biblical Hebrew writing, the symbol or the carving, wooden carving design have the same thing, and biblical writing have the same thing. There's no coincidence. No, there's no coincidence. We have more proof to show that these people are Hebrew Israelites. And you can see the bottom. The bottom, we have arrow, purple arrow showing, and the same on the right, but bottom left, the arrow is showing, and the bottom right, the purple arrow is showing the same sign, the same image, or the same alphabet, or the same letter. I don't know. I'm short of words right here. Like, it's, I don't know. It's beyond human being understanding. Anytime we bring these teachings, trust me, I'm surprised. It's not like I already knew this and I'm bringing it afresh. It's like something that all the time it blows my mind. We have a map of Burkina Faso on the screen right now, and this very map, we have a red circle going on in the particular place. They say the name is Bendi. It's B-I-N-D-E. It is very word. It's what a Hebrew word or a Hebrew name. Remember earlier I show two maps putting together and show the territory of what Moshe people or Musi tribe. So the map, we have the whole map of Burkina Faso, but all the names or that will show it will be the territory of what Musi tribe or Musi territory. I hope that makes sense. We have another one on the screen right now. In this one, we have the right will be biblical Hebrew symbols or alphabet. Then we have Musi marks or design. So with this one, is just one design on it. You can see the red arrow showing the biblical Hebrew one on the right, then the Musi design on the left, the same design, and that's Daleth. Daleth is Daleth. Daleth. Daleth mean door. Daleth mean door. So this unique that they have the sign. Musi people have this sign. I don't know the design. I don't know whether it's heart or just carving something that is not clear. But the most important thing is the design that will show the same design that they have in their possession right now, or like they keep on doing this design. So the same design show up in the what biblical Hebrew alphabet, and this very design is what Daleth is. That means door. Daleth means door. We have another picture on the screen right now, and this very particular picture is showing three men wearing hats. They are on top, and the biblical Hebrew alphabet is on the bottom. So we'll do the first on top, the right one. The right one have green arrow showing design. Then we see people, or the Burkina Faso are majority, I would say they are Muslims. They are Muslims. For us to have all this information, or for us to have all this design or symbol to show, and it's not Islamic symbols, it does make sense to me. It does make sense to me. So let's go on. Let's move on. The sign, the green arrow showing the sign, it look like X, and you can see the same X as in the bottom. The same X is in the bottom. It is beyond human being understanding. Then the next on the middle, which is the picture, the man is wearing a hat. It had a blue arrow showing, and you can see the left on the bottom, the same sign or the same symbol. The arrow is pointing or showing on the bottom left, the same. So the blue, deep blue go with deep blue, the lighter blue go with the lighter blue, then the purple go with the purple. Okay, so the next one will be the man on the left on top. He have two arrow going on. So let's do the purple one. The purple one design on the hat. The same design is on the bottom. The same design on the bottom. Then the light blue arrow is showing a cross. I hope you can see it clearly. A cross on the side of the man hat. The same cross what is on the bottom right. Tove, the same cross is on the bottom right. The reason why we brought this for you guys to see, we are not making things up. You can do your own research. You can do your own research. We are bringing this to what help support the message that we are waking our people up, because we are the waking remnant. A realization now, we are realizing that we are the people. So it doesn't matter who you are, your religion, whatever it is, you need to know. And if you don't know Yeshua Mashiach as your Lord and personal Savior, this time will be the right time for one to run and come to the Messiah and accept Yeshua Mashiach as your Lord and personal Savior. It's beyond what one can think. Look at these people. They are not wearing the hat because they are Islamic hat. No. But I believe that these are traditional hats. It's just traditional. You can see the richness of the colors and the unique color that they pick to make this design. It's no coincidence that it's like Islamic. No, it wasn't like that. And I don't believe it's Christian hat, but it's a tradition. So tradition hat, sorry, that's the reason why they have the symbols on it. And these symbols happen to be a biblical Hebrew alphabet symbols, or the biblical Hebrew alphabet. I hope this makes sense to you guys. Look at what we are seeing on the screen right now. We are not making these things up. Please don't throw a face. Just do your own research. We have the next map on the screen right now, and this map is showing again Burkina Faso. We have a purple circle going on in the territory of the Musi tribe, and this we have a key, or we have a name or word. It's a Kaya. Kaya is Kaya. This very word is a Hebrew word or a Hebrew name. Kaya, a Hebrew word or a Hebrew name. Let's do the next one. We have the next one on the screen right now, and this one again we have Max is like a bull head or a horse, not horse, cow head, and the ancient Hebrew alphabet. Ancient Hebrew alphabet that will be on the right, and the head is on the left side. So let's start from the bottom left. The bottom left have it look like two circles going on. You can see the same thing on the left bottom right, 2 seconds going on. We are showing with blue arrow, and the same arrow, blue arrow, is pointing on the top left. The same design is there. It is not coincidence. If these people are not Hebrew Israelites, trust me, where did they got this design from, or where did they learn this alphabet? I just said it a minute ago. They are, I would say, more than 80% are Muslims. Burkina Faso. Okay, so even if anything, they have to what, have Arabic symbols, signs. But all these symbols, all these alphabets are Hebrew alphabet. All this alphabet we are showing, they are Hebrew alphabet. So let's move on. Then the next one will be the purple one. Purple, you can see on the left bottom, it's showing, it's like V. The same V is on the right bottom. The same letter V is showing on the right bottom. So the same thing. Then we have the green on the right bottom. The same sign is showing on the left bottom. It's showing the same on the left bottom. Then we have the one on the left bottom. That one, I don't know what happened. I don't see. Okay, sorry. You can see it on the right bottom. That one is known. You can see it on the right bottom. The light blue. So that will go with the light blue. Then now we have the one left. That would be the red arrow showing. The red arrow is showing the whole head, not only the horn, but it's showing the whole head. So, that would be the left side. So let's look at the right side. Right side is a Aleph. It's Aleph. That one showing the head, the whole head. And that means a leader being God. So ancient Hebrew alphabet, that very word is like saying God, a head, a leader. So on the left, on the right, we have red underlying this word. It's a strength leader, strength/leader. So strength/leader, the Moshe is the leader, and the strength belongs to Moshe. So these are unique symbols that they have, Burkina Faso have, and we are trying to, or we want to show it to you guys, the viewers, to confirm or to what, boost your faith that indeed we are the biblical people, to boost your faith, to alarm you guys that we are the biblical people. This is no joke. This is no joke. It's for real. Please do your own research. You find out a lot of things. It's like, it's not imagination. A lot of things. Maybe you find out more things than what we tend to bring to you guys. So please do your own research. The research being done is what, our homework. Let's do our homework well. We have the next one on the screen right now. This one is 2 chairs and have cloths on the chairs. This particular cloths they have a fringes and the end of the cloth, like text, this texture or the cloth that we are seeing on the screen right now. Both arrow is pointing to the end or the edges, which is the fringes, is showing. These are Hebrew design or Hebrew colors. that this cloth is showing, which is the darker blue or blue and white. So we can find is, and I would say this is a prayer shawl. I'm not saying they use this as a prayer shawl, but this is a prayer shawl. The prayer shawl, when you read the Torah, the book of Numbers chapter 15, 38 to 40, as the Moshe instructed our forefathers what make this prayer shawl, and the corner of the four corners of prayer shawl have the long strand, which is a blue and white symbols tied together to remind us of his covenant. Not to remind us just you are Hebrew, but indeed of his covenant. When we set our eyes on this particular fringes, that wakes us up to what have that understanding that wow, we are the people, so we need to what be able to walk right with the Mosai. So let's read the book of Numbers chapter 15, 38 to 40. Speak unto the children of Israel and build them, that they make the fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation, which is Numbers chapter 15, 38 to 40, throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringes of the borders a ribbon of what blue. This is what the words of the Mosai. They have to put the fringes colors of blue, and that is commandments from the Mosai. And it shall be unto you for a fringes, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord Yahweh, their and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a whore, like ye used to sin, a whoredom or a whore. 40, it says, that ye may remember and do all my commandments, and be holy unto your God Elohim, and you will be holy unto your God Elohim. So this is a unique piece of design that the Mosai order as what instruct us to keep this cloth or this prayer shawl. These people, Musi people, still have this particular design. You can see on the screen with the fringes. So when you have it, this remind you of the covenant that the Mosai Yah Elohim have with us. We need to keep his covenant. So this is what we have on the screen right now, and you can read the book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 12. This one, you can find this there too. So we need to keep the Torah. We need to keep the Torah. We have the next map on the screen right now, and this map is showing. We have two maps putting together. The first one on the top is Moshe. The first one on the top is Moshe, and they have the spelling Mossi. And in their language, in the Moshe language, or in their tribe, the tribe language is known as Moro or Mera or Moshe. It is known as, let me spell it, Moore or More or Moshi. And in Torah, which is the Hebrew pronunciation of Moses is a Greek word or a Greek name saying Moses, but in Hebrew it's a Moshe. It's Moshe or Moshi. So how come these people, the Moshe people, call their language Moshe, being Moshi? So whether the pronunciation I and E sound almost similar. I don't see this as coincidence that these people call their language as what Moshe, and it's very it's very interesting. Like this very word, Moshe or Moses is not a Hebrew name. It's what Egyptian name, meaning drawn from the water, which is a Pharaoh daughter took forefather Moses Moshe from the water. So this particular word or name is a Hebrew. It's not a Hebrew name, but it's an Egyptian name. There is no coincidence that this particular tribe love the name of Moses so much that they will call even their language that Moshe. No, except one thing. They are the descendants of what? Moses, the children of Moses. That will be his descendants. Because it wouldn't make sense why they have to call even their language. I think we did a particular tribe in Cote d'Ivoire that they call them, their language is like Yakuba. Yeah, Yakuba, which is the tribe of Dan, but they call themselves or their language Yakuba, if I'm not mistaken. So that's how our people do, or like you can see this in our land or in our territory or in our villages and our cities. Everything that we do is Bible based. There's no coincidence that their language is what? Moshe, and the spelling is instead of E, they do I and E. It is the same thing. It is the same thing. They're so unique. And on the top again, we have one circle on the left. It says Toma, Toma, and this very name Toma, it is a Hebrew name or a Hebrew, and the Hebrew, whether it's Toma or Tamar, is same pronunciation, the same thing. I hope that makes sense. And on the map on the bottom, we have two circle going on. We have Mani, it's Mani. It is a Hebrew name. Then we have Mania, it's Mane. It is a Hebrew name. So these are unique Hebrew names that we have. Again, the word Moses or Moshe, that's what struck me. This beyond my what I can take or my understanding. But I pray and I bless the name of the Most High, giving me opportunity to have this to be able to teach this such a message. This is the time that I bless the name of the Most High, that I'm alive to have this assignment, to have these teachings. I am blessed to see this. It's not something that one would take it lightly. I am so blessed. I am so humble to bring these teachings, to reveal. There is a revelation of the Most High, to have this revelation, to bring this revelation, to be able to teach these revelations. And them being descendants of Moses or Moshe, they have their name, a female name, Miriam. Miriam, and their spelling is Miriam. It's Mariam. There's no coincidence that they have to have Miriam as one of their names. Remember, I said this tribe will be maybe 80% or 90% Muslims. Again, this is no coincidence. It's proof that they are Hebrew Israelites. They are the people of the Most High, the chosen people. We have the next picture on the screen right now. We have two pictures putting together. And the one on the top, it looked like a bullhead with the nose or the mouth long, and have fringes on the bottom. Then we have biblical Hebrew alphabet on the bottom. Okay, so let's do the first one on the top, which is the blue arrow. It's showing on the peak or the nose, the design, the same design is on the bottom. Right. Then we have the orange arrow is showing the sign, and we have the same thing on the bottom left. So that will be that left is DALITH. I think we did one of the earlier on, but again I want to show it here. Then we have the green arrow showing the whole head, and the same thing is on the bottom left. It's Aleph, Daleth, and Aleph. Aleph being a horn or being a leader, showing that means it's like the Mosiah leader or strength. Then we'll do the one on the fringes. So the fringes, we have the arrow showing it's purple arrow, and we have A to let one. Maybe I don't know what screen you'll be looking. You won't see it as a purple, but the A you can see. No matter what color it shows, you can see that is A. As we were putting these teachings together, and we came across this particular symbol with the head and the fringes, I look at it very careful. Could this be similar to what Moshe wore after he descended from Mount Sinai, and the Torah described that his face was so bright shine that no one could see his, like look at his face because of the glory. So the Torah said he have a veil to cover his face. So something that one have to ponder on it. How can he wear a veil to cover a face? That means anytime he have to talk to someone, he have to take up the veil. The Torah tells us unless he have to go to the temple, or have to go to the tent of the Moshe before he can remove the veil. So for him to talk to Moshe one-on-one, it's okay for him to remove the veil. But talking to us one-on-one, or him and one-on-one, the veil have to be covered. And the Torah didn't tell us that one have to hold his hands before he can walk. That means he have to have something that it will be see-through. So let's see. The sign that we have, the yellow arrow, door, means through him, our descendants, which are our forefathers and our foremothers, talk to him. Then he will intercede on their behalf to the Mosai. So they have the sign on this head, on this hat, or this cap. Then they have the sign which is the blue, that is noon, showing water or life. So through him, as he intercede for them, so they will have a life. But the next one will be the fringes. The fringes, this look like a goat's hair that they weave to make these fringes. And this ring a bell. When you read the Torah, it tells us that the Mosai instructed them to use the goat hair to what? Weave the tent curtains. So it will be easy for them to have the same goat hair to weave this veil for Moshe to wear in his head to cover his face. Because even when he wore the veil, what would he have to be a crown? So this will be easy for him to have a hat to cover with a veil. So let's see something what the word of the Mosai is telling us, or the Torah. When you read the book of Exodus chapter 26 verse 7, and they shall make curtains of goat's hair to be a covering upon the tabernacle. 11 curtains, they have to make 11 curtains. Curtains shall they make. 11 curtains shall they make. They make these curtains with what? Goat hair. They did make the curtains with goat hair. Let's see something. The book of Exodus chapter 35:26. And all the women whose hearts strengthen them up in wisdom spring goat hair. So the women who are filled in wisdom have to what? Spring the goat hair, or just like work with the goat hair to be able to be like yarn for them to weave, or like for them to braid. So this is what the Torah is saying. And the last reading, we can see it in the book of Exodus chapter 36:14. And he made curtains of goat's hair for the tent over the tabernacle. 11 curtains he made them. So that says the words of the Torah, or the words of the Mosai, that they use goat hair as what to weave the curtains of the tabernacle. So this is what we are seeing on the screen right now. That these people, the descendants of Moshe or Moses, have this hat with the goat hair, or the hair showing as a goat hair weaving design, and you can see the symbol, or the biblical Hebrew alphabet on the top of the hat. And this will make sense, perfect sense, that it will be the perfect one that Moshe wore that time. So you can see through Moshe will see the elders, or the leaders, or the children of Israel. He will see that he can communicate with them. But this will bring the brightness for the people to be able to come closer to him and minister to him, or if he have to minister to them. But for him to go to the tabernacle of the minister, or have a communication with the Most High, he have to what? Or remove this veil, or remove this fringes and hat. I think this make perfect sense. Torah tells us clearly that Moshe did cover his face. So we can see this in the book of Exodus chapter 34:29 up to 35. You can read it. As the when the moment he came down, his face was so glory illuminated like light, so the people couldn't, even the elders couldn't come closer to him. But Moshe didn't realize that his face was so bright. His face was so bright. So we can read it. This is what we are seeing on the screen right now. Please, we are not making things up. This makes sense perfectly. Have one ponder on this. Have one sat down and think about this. That the Torah said Moshe wore a veil, but for you to cover your face, that means like one have to see you. But this will make perfect sense because they use the goat hair to able to weave the curtains. So it will make sense that they will use the same goat hair to make the veil for Moshe. So this is what we are seeing on the screen right now. I pray that if this has blessed you in any way, just please give a thumbs up. Bless the name of the Most High. Give a thumbs up and just do your own research. Do your own research. So this tribe being the Musi are the descendants of what? Moshe or Moshe. Descendants of Moshe. It's not coincidence that even in their language they call themselves that, or their language is what? Moshe. Moshe. This is so unique that we have this opportunity bringing this such a unique message to our viewers. This is so unique, and I pray and I bless the name of the Most High. Yeah, I am so humble and I don't take these things lightly. I am so blessed to bring these opportunities. So to bring having these opportunities and to bring these teachings to you guys. I am blessed. I am blessed. The word of the day. The word of the day. Seek the Father. Seek the Father. When you read the book of Yohane or John, it say Yeshua said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto me, unto the Father, Elohim, but by me. No man cometh unto the Father, Elohim, but by me. So that is the words of the Most High. I pray that your life will never be the same. Please, if this teachings has blessed you in any way, please subscribe, share the message abroad. Let others know about the teachings of the Most High. Very soon the trumpet will sound. Yeshua is coming to take the very elect. Ask yourself, are you going to be among one of the elect? If not, please check your foundation by repenting and accepting Yeshua HaMashiach as your Lord and personal Savior. Be blessed. Bye-bye. I am so grateful for everyone that watches my video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for sharing the videos. May Yahweh bless you and keep you. In Yeshua's name. Shalom, everyone. Bye-bye.